Hello and welcome to Talking Really, and today we're going to talk about disabled parking bays and a new scheme by the Disabled Motoring organisation, Disabled Motoring UK, DMUK, and Baywatch. Hello, time to announce Baywatch. You may remember this in the 80s. Well, it's back. No, not that sort of Baywatch. Anyway, this sort of Baywatch is a survey that's been done. 1 in 5 disabled parking bays is abused. Well, we know that. We already know that. Tell us something we don't know. Well, this is a Baywatch campaign by DMUK, and it's been the public has been asked to help by surveying their local supermarket. Right, okay then. So they discovered the overall level of abuse across all supermarkets was 16%, having asked 723 participants. Now, we don't know how many supermarkets that is, but in 2017, the last survey, it was 18.5%. So there is a little bit of improvement, down by 2.5%. Now, across all of the supermarkets surveyed, the average number of disabled bays provided to the nearest whole bay is 15. The results showed that roughly 1 in 5 in supermarkets were abused by somebody parking without a blue badge. So looking at enforcement signage, the survey found that 60% of the supermarkets that had visible signage or other evidence that enforcement took place. When you isolate these supermarkets, levels of abuse remained at 16%. However, for the remainder, the 40% of supermarkets that had no enforcement, no indications of a fine or wheel clamping, the percentage of abuse increased to a staggering 36%. So this shows that using enforcement does decrease the level of disabled parking bay abuse. The MUK has a wide spread of different supermarkets included in the survey, including Aldi, Asda, Co-op, Lidl, M&S, Morrisons, Sainsbury's, Tesco and Waitrose. Even though there was an increase in responses from Aldi and Lidl customers, which reflects the market share growth of these supermarkets, it felt it was unfair to directly compare these stores with the big four, which is Tesco, Sainsbury's, Morrisons and Asda, because it had many more responses for these chains. Morrisons had the lowest level of abuse with just 10%, and unsurprisingly, Tesco had the highest at nearly 25%. Well, we know that. Local shops. So the interesting league table that we have, we can show you the level of abuse going from Morrisons, Sainsbury's, Asda and Tesco in 2019 compared to 2017. So you can see that they've all increased in the level of abuse, apart from Morrisons, which has gone down. So enforcement stats from the campaign. So the survey showed that the enforcement works. Where no visible signs, the level of abuse dramatically increases. So the MUK are calling on supermarkets to rectify this and to use enforcement across all of its stores. The MUK also have concerns over the blue badge extension, because obviously there are now a load more people that can qualify for a badge, and of course it will see a dramatic increase in blue badge holders, meaning that disabled parking will be more pressured. The UK have contacted the supermarkets surveyed and will encourage them to do more to enforce their disabled parking bays. And Baywatch will return in 2021 and hope to see that this abuse has decreased, but don't hold your breath. Now, if you want to help out, then you need to write to the chief executive of the supermarket chain and explain why you will no longer be shopping at their store. And if enough people do that, it will create change. Don't forget, there's a lot of disabled people in the country, and that equates to a very large amount of money that we have spending power, and the supermarkets would be stupid to ignore the fact that disabled people have this spending power. Certainly I shop at supermarkets I like, and I've not had much issue with parking. I do have problems with Tesco's, so I tend to not to shop in Tesco's. So it's entirely up to you whether you want to support this campaign, but it's an easy way to do it. It's an easy way to support the campaign and to achieve change. Okay then, so thank you for watching, and of course come back again, and we'll have another video very soon. Bye for now.